talking real estate, joined right now by broker-owner Sharon McNamara from Boston Connect. Welcome back.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's been a while.
Yes, and this is all fancy, all new. I love it.
Excited to have you here and down on the South Shore. You have an office in Pembroke and a fairly new office in Bridgewater.
I do, yep, absolutely. And we have a little annex in the Dorchester area too, but it's just more of an annex.
You guys are expanding, and South Shore, we've talked about in the past, great place to live. Where are you seeing opportunity right now in today's market? Inventory's low, a lot of buzz around that.
Yeah.
Where's that opportunity?
Well, inventory is really low, and that has been the bigger problem because there's nowhere for anybody to go. So finally, I feel that the builders and contractors finally have that confidence back that they'll go into big subdivisions and take on those, you know, just the permitting process and engineering, and it's a lot of money for them to do all these big subdivisions. I feel like they finally have their confidence back. As you know, the rates are still low, so the buyers are still buying new construction. So in Pembroke right now, I have a new 34-lot subdivision that's coming up. We just sold out of a 13-lot condo development that we did in Pembroke. One of my other agents actually just sold 9 condos, new construction, and she has, I believe there's 14 or 15 new condo with some standalone condos, sort of like small capes, that are coming up in Pembroke Center. So, and then a couple other subdivisions on the horizon. That's just in Pembroke. So
that's exciting because there's plenty of towns out there on the South Shore that is not a lot of new construction. Pembroke is one of those towns. If you're not from the South Shore, you maybe have not heard of it, but tremendous opportunity, especially if you're looking for new construction.
Yeah, absolutely. I love where Pembroke is. I've been there for 25 years, as you know, and I just love the proximity that we have. I go down to the Cape. That's where we keep our boat. Very easy to get there. It's also easy for us to get to, you know, Duxbury or Marshfield or Situate. So we can really take advantage of the whole coastline, but we can also scoot towards Bridgewater as well, where I have another office, and we have that whole south coast. So people are able to go that way as well. So it's really, really convenient location.
Price point wise too, fairly reasonable. Right?
Yeah, it is reasonable, and it's definitely creeping up. But as it's creeping up, so are the surrounding towns. So the Duxbury, where my office is in Pembroke, we touch Duxbury, Hanover, Marshfield, really touching Norwell as well. Those towns are also increasing a little bit too. But with Pembroke, you can, what I love about it, you could get a small house that isn't new construction. You could be $250,000, $300,000, or you could buy new construction that's over $700,000.
So definite opportunity there. If you're looking for new construction, check it out on bostonconnect.com.
Yes.
Let's actually switch to the business side of things.
Yeah.
I love the Boston Connect brand. There's a lot of real estate brands out there, but you've created something special with your offices.
Yeah.
What is one of those things that the people should know about Boston Connect?
Yeah. One of the things that I've been saying, and recently I saw an article, is I don't do any recruiting. Everybody finds us. I really am a firm believer that like finds like. You know, so just the way that we have a holistic approach to selling real estate. It really isn't about the transaction, it's about the person. So I always say it's not about helping you buy or sell a house, it's really about me helping families or helping people. So when we keep that vision in mind, it just sort of naturally, organically happens. And that's how the office has grown. I mean, one agent has told another, or somebody's noticed the brand. The brand was on purpose. It's not McNamara anything. It's not about me, it's about all of us. I actually treat myself like an agent. I have a team that helps me with real estate. I have a broker team that actually takes care of the whole office. I don't want to be taking care of all the management and bookkeeping and all of that. So I just keep myself separate. But when I put it together, I had the vision of where's a great place for an agent to work? And everybody seems to like it.
And I think for a lot of people that are looking to get into real estate, they think that they have to start with one of the big brands out there. Knowing you for a long time, I've seen you develop agents and really have success with that. You don't have to start with a big brand. You guys offer a lot of opportunity and training to the person that's just getting started.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest fallacies that brand new agents have when they just get out of school, whoever they go with to get their license, that you're being interviewed and you got offered a job, and they take that as an opportunity. But when people sit in front of me who just got their license, I will say to them, this is your opportunity to interview us. Because everybody does have a different style. We are a small, well, we're 54, 55 agents now, but we consider ourselves a boutique. Then there's the big box. And then there are other companies that you're very much 100% on your own, and you're doing everything on your own, and you're learning everything your own. So you really have to figure out what is best for you. And I outline that for all of the new agents that come in. I always tell people, wherever you're going to be happy is where you're going to be successful.
True. And you guys definitely have resources. I've seen it. I've been in the office a bunch, and you guys are very
Not
open
enough.
to questions and you know, growing as a team, which is not always the case. You guys are definitely looking out for each other, which is nice.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we give classes. We have mentor panels where we have all seasoned agents who just sit, and all of our agents, whether they're new or they're not, will ask us questions. And agents who are coming from different companies who are seasoned, I think they're seeing the difference too. I recently had someone join me from one of the bigger box companies and was like, I can't believe the staff and resources you have for me as an agent. So that feels good because they're going to take care of the client, and that's what's most important.
Now, I know you're big into technology. You go to the Inman conference every year. What's one of those apps that you can't live without within your business today?
Yeah. So you're going to be really surprised by my answer, but I do say this in every one of my presentations to my sellers. Technology is great. We use it for everything. I have more apps on my phone than the guy at the Apple store has ever seen one person have, and I am not kidding. That is not easy to do. He actually said you have more apps than anyone. So I have all the apps that you probably are familiar with, like HomeSnap and Open Home Pro and all of that. But honestly, the biggest, Mary's favorite is HomeSnap, but honestly, the biggest piece of technology that I can use isn't even an app. It's literally the telephone. Communication is the biggest piece of equipment that I can have. You can have everything else. Don't take away my phone. Because if I can call somebody and have that voice to voice, then I can get them excited about getting an offer accepted. I can let them down easily if I have to tell them something disappointing. I can talk to them and let them know I'm serious if there's something serious going on with the transaction. So I never want to lose my voice, and I need the phone to do that.
I love it. Bringing new school with more apps than anybody else out there on your phone, but bringing it back to the basics.
You know what? And it's all about that.
Pick up the phone and make a call.
It's old school technology.
Love it.
The biggest thing.
Now, if somebody wants to reach out to you, if they're buying or selling on the South Shore, or want to connect and learn more about the Boston Connect opportunity, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, well, everybody can go to bostonconnect.com, so you can easily get us there. You can call the office, 781-826-8000, and all of the different offices ring right to that one place.
Great having you back.
Oh, it's awesome being here.
Nice
to
see you. Sharon. If you are looking for more real estate tips just like this one, check us out right here on our page on boston.com.